Okay, so this is the Polygamist, Season 1, Episode 2. Episode 2. Please do not ask me why the title is called Episode 2. I have no idea. Ask Netflix. So now we come to the scene where Matipa is walking through J&J and she meets up with her boyfriend Gash, who is also Jonas's brother. Okay, so she's like, "Oh, my love, why wasn't Jonas there at the interview? I want to make a good impression. I don't want to I want to be married. I just don't want to get this job just because I'm dating the CEO's brother, the operations manager." And he was like, "Oh no, my love, you got the job. It doesn't matter. Kiss, kiss." And she's pushing back on Gash. She's like, "Gash, I don't think that's appropriate right now." Yada, yada, yada. So, um, so the scene shift and Martipa is putting together a file. And she's with the PA and she goes, "How you doing?" So the PA completely ignores her. And she goes, "I know, I heard you like chocolate, mocha, and whatever." And then the PA's like, "Whatever." And then she's like, "I put these files together and I want to give them to him personally, or whatever, right?" And the PA was like, "Are you going to leave the files here?" "No." "Huh?" And then she just keeps talking. And then she goes, "Do you know my job as the PA is to keep um from women like you disturbing him?" And Matipa is looking at her like, "Bitch." And then so she pretends to walk down the hall and then she runs and Jonas comes out of the door. And she was like, "Mr. Gomorrah, I want to drop off this file, right?" And so she shakes Jonas's hand and she was like, "Oh, I don't waste no more of your time. Let me get going." And Jonas was like, "Well, you're the one holding my hand, ma'am." And she was like, "Oh, yeah, right." And then, so she tries to put the file on the desk. And then, y'all, why does she slid the file off the table, bend over in front of Jonas with her big old ass, and Jonas is just looking like, damn. So the oh god, what's that? The scene. It shifts to the next scene. Y'all, why does Matipa's wig look so horrible? Oh, it is so ugly to me. Yo, anywho, uh, so they're texting Jonas that his wife is in labor. And uh, so Gesh was like, "Oh, congratulations, brother, on the baby." And he's like, "Yeah, I gotta go." And Matiba's just looking like, "Baby? What?" So Jonas arrives at the hospital with Joyce. And she's being all humble, saying, "Oh, Mr. Kamora, you built everything in a single day. You did all this. You built a beautiful baby boy. You're doing it all, Mr. Gamora. And she's just so happy, you know, but she don't know that Jonas is about to go get freak on. So Jonas is sitting there, um, daydreaming or whatever, right? And Matifa comes and gives him a letter talking about, okay, you come and blow my back out or whatever, right? I don't know what the note says, child. It's blurry. But that's what I'm assuming. And so he's telling Joyce, oh, I need to go because I need to talk to the shareholders. And, I didn't get to go to the party because I have to run straight here. Child, a bunch of cockaboo, right? So he gets back to J&J and he runs into Gash. And Gash was like, oh, brother, I can't stay. I got some heavy lifting. My back is good. My back is strong. Whatever, whatever. So Matipa and the PA, they come up the escalator like a minute later. And Jonas was like, hey, I gotta talk to you. You need to come to my office. So the PA's looking like, uh-huh, something going on. So they get to Jonas's office, and Matipa's like, oh, you got a beautiful family. And Jonas was like, I know you didn't come here to look at pictures of my family. So he got rubbing on her thighs and legs. And yo, why does Matipa have her legs spread wide eagle? This whore. And then she gonna talk about some morality. She trying to get at Mr. Gamora. And she's talking about, oh, I'm dating your brother. I can't do this. And then Jonas was like, break up with him. And she was like, I can't. She was like, if I break up with him, will I be yours? And he goes, that's all I want. Screw him. So in the next scene, uh, this lack of moral bitch is the legal head of some stuff she's legal head of. I don't know. And yo, Gesh comes in and was like, ooh, a lot of people work here their whole lives and never get an office. Never get an office. And in 5 months, you're going to be in the executive wing, And she goes, oh, I'm not like most people. And he's like, ha, 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 ha. And he puts out flowers for his love. And, oh gosh, y'all. Matipa, she goes, I really don't like PDA at the job. It don't look good for me. Plus you're married, you have Essie, you have kids, you know, and Gesh was like, it is true. And Matipa, she ain't saying it. So he goes, are you effing my brother? And he goes, answer me, Matipa. Matipa, she don't say nothing. And then he goes, answer me right now, Matipa. And then she goes, Gesh, just stop embarrassing yourself. And then Jonas comes in with a big old bottle of wine, you guys, a big bottle. And um and he goes, "Is everything good, brother?" And Gash goes, "Yeah, brother, everything is fine. Excuse me." So Joyce is saying that the dealership is open. You got 5 minutes to come. But Jonas texts her, "Hey, I'm staying late. Don't wait up for me." And so Joyce goes to bed. And then Jonas comes, and Joyce is playing like she's asleep now because she feels him getting in the bed. And he was like, "Oh, I thought the dealership was closed." And Joyce was like, "Not for my most loyal customer." And yeah, he falls asleep. And then when Joyce is trying to get on top of him, he rolls over. Yeah, he got Matipa keeping him good, Joyce. Okay. So Joyce is disappointed. She goes, "I'm always left unsatisfied." So she looks at his shirt, and there's red lipstick on his shirt. Okay. And she is just looking like, oh my gosh. And then her mom was like, "Well, what do you expect? Like, you wear a bonnet every day. You smell like breast milk, and you smell like baby shit." And, so he's going to look to another woman. You need to dress up, look beautiful so he can look at you. Okay, so the mother's like, "You need to go find her." So Joyce goes to J&J and she talks to the PA, Bulu, and she goes, "Oh, just tell me what happened." And she goes, "Ma'am, I swear I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing, ma'am." And she goes, "Do you like working at J&J?" And the PA was like, "Yes, yes, I do. Do you want to keep your job?" And she was like, "Yes, yes, yes." So a trustworthy person will be honest with me. Now tell me what's going on if you like your job. Baby, the PA spilled all the beans, baby. Okay, so the scene shifts and Joyce goes to, I don't know, where they do like nails and feet and whatever. And so Matipa was like, "Oh, girl, I brought this dress. When my man sees me, he's gonna be like, oh, what did I see in that raggedy ass old lady? And why did I marry her?" And all types of stuff, y'all. And then she was like walking behind Matipa because Matipa said that stupid wife. And y'all, Joyce slaps the shit out of Matipa. Like when I say slap the shit, the ancestors can taste it. That's how hard she slapped the shit out of Matipa. And y'all, she dragged Matipa through her, like beating on her. So one of the nail techs got up and was trying to break it up. Joy threw her like she was throwing a trash can, baby. Just no effort. Just start banging Matipa up against the wall, banging, banging, boom, boom, boom. And then her wig falls off, right? But then like three people gotta get her off Matipa. And she was like, "That's why your husband's cheating on you. You are retarded. You leave me alone." And then Joyce was like, "Leave my husband alone, you slutty ass whore." And it was going down. I'm like, "Matipa, that's what you get, bitch." So Joyce is at home. I'm doing the 5 pillars of marriage. And Jonas walks in and she goes, "Oh, Mr. Gomorrah, you at home?" And she was like, um, what are you doing here? And he was like, what your behavior, Joyce, have disgusted me. And he goes, when all of a sudden you became a street kid, that poor girl, you traumatized her. And she goes, what about me, Jonas? You need to stop being selfish, man. She's crazy. And then she gives us it like I'll give you a choice. You can leave that whore or get out this house. And Jonas was like, I ain't going anywhere. I built this house. And she goes, no, correction, Jonas. We built this house. Okay? And he goes, no, 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 no. I built this house. Not your Facebook. Not your Instagram. Me. And then she was like, oh, you want me to leave? You want me to leave? You can stay here with the kids. And then you can tell them where their mother is. And then Joyce was like, you know what? I'll leave. I'll leave. And then Joyce runs upstairs. She goes, no, please. Please don't. I'm begging you, Jonas. What will people think? Oh, and Jonas was like, oh, now you care what people think. And then she's just begging him and begging him. And he was like, you know what? You a piece of shit. And he just walks right out the door. Girl, okay? So Moop was like, Mom, this is so toxic. And and Minzy was like, yeah, Mom, this is really toxic. And she goes, there's nothing toxic about what we're doing here. And she goes, your dad is the toxic one. And Moop, she goes, oh, not from where I'm standing. So Joyce was like, say it one more time. I'm warning you. Say it one more time. And I'ma smack you with the hot one. Bust off, man. I've been watching so many South African shows. I'm starting to say it. It's so catchy. Yo, Joyce is so petty. She's so petty. She went into the condo or whatever, right? And she says, Jonas. And he's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? The kids miss you, Jonas. The kids miss you. He was like, right now, right now. Goes, yes. And she's like, patting Minzy, like, you said you miss your father. You said you miss your father. And Jonas was like, this is all nonsense. Oh, really, is it? And then when Joyce wants to go leave, Matipa was like, what are you doing? And she was like, Joyce was like, you said you were in love with this man, right? And Matipa just crosses her arms like, yeah, you got me there. He comes with the package. And this is the package right here. Enjoy. And walks right out the door. Oh, Joyce is so petty. So the scene shifts and we come back into present day, aka at the beginning of episode 1. And so now Jonas was like, okay, I'm looking at the back of this invitation and I'm in a pickle here. Then Latipa, she brings her slutty ass outside talking about when is this back and forth between you and Joyce gonna end? Like, I'm tired. I am no longer going to be your dirty little secret hoe. And then Jonas was like, is this an ultimatum? So he gets a little scared because Jonas put on that imitating face. And she was like, all I want is you, my love, all to myself. And he goes, that's what I thought. And yo, he was like, all right, I'm going to go talk to the lawyer. And then they kissing and smacking all on me. Ugh, just so disgusting. So now we see that Joyce is getting the divorce papers. She's opening them. Now she's drinking the wine. She's feeling low about herself. So they finally realize that their house is on fire. Uh, it's like y'all can't stop having sex to realize y'all smell smoke. Bitch, where's the fire alarms? Why weren't the fire alarms going off? Y'all so busy having sex. It's ridiculous. So he was like, "Ah, oh my God, you smell that? Oh my God, it's smoke. Oh my God, wait here, wait here. Oh my God, Matiba, come on, come on. It's the house is on fire. It's all on fire. Come on." She's like, "Oh my God, I can't see." Ah! Right? And then so we at the Gomorrah's house, the Gomorrahs. And Joyce is like, she's calling somebody, but nobody's answering. And then she's like, oh my God. And then you just see the lights, right? I thought you could see the fire from their house. I'm like, it's the house next door because she's already looking out there. But no, it's the cop. And she's like, oh my God, oh my God. And then all you see is Joyce looking gangsta standing in front of the house, getting handcuffed by the police, getting ready to be put in that paddy wagon, baby. You know, I'm getting tired of Miss Gamora and her pettiness. So the kids are like, Ma, what's going on? Ma, what's going on? Ma, what's going on? Baby, Joyce just smiled and went to jail. So that is the end of this episode, and I will see you in the next one.